Hello everybody. Well, it's Molly here. I want to share with you something you may have already heard about. Stampin' Up! Is releasing an early release of a fabulous collection in a couple of different bundle choices. And it is the Share What You Love bundles. And this is one of the papers. I made myself a collage for my scrapbook room because this paper was, it's like they got up in the middle of the night and said, Molly, what kind of paper would you like? And they designed this paper. It is heavyweight, beautiful cardstock. The prints are stunning. I'll go through them with you. And as you can see, the colors, if you've ever been to my craft room or seen the tour of my craft room, you know they were just made for me, all of the colors. They're just beautiful. This collage I made using a bunch of different stamp sets. Some of these images are from the one of the Hostess sets you'll be able to get your hands on in June. A lot of these are from some other stamp sets, but some of these are using the stamps from the Share What You Love bundle. So let me get started and tell you a little bit more about it, what your choices are, that you can get your hands on it now and you don't have to wait for June for the new catalog release. Okay, so they've got 3 different options for you available now, and they're all beautiful. But they start off with, if you're new to stamping and kind of scared to get started or whatever, and you just want to get your feet wet, they start off with this just getting started bundle. And what comes in it is you'll get the stamp set, the Love What You Do stamp set. It's beautiful. You're going to want to have this in your arsenal, let me tell you. Pinterest is already loaded to the brim with people who have made cards with this set. If you're just getting started, it is a great stamp set to start off with. You'll get a set of very vanilla paper, cardstock. You'll get the Grapefruit Grove ink pad. I was so sad to see that Peekaboo Peach is going away, but when I got this Grapefruit Grove, I can live. This is it. This is the perfect new color for me. The old classic Old Olive is in here. You'll get a stamping block, and you'll get some note cards and envelopes to get you started. So it is a great way to get started. The cards and envelopes, the little note cards and envelopes, are free with your purchase. So that's a great way to get started for $57. Something free from Stampin' Up! And of course, you'll get some free card kits from me as a thank you gift as well. If you'd like a little more, please, then of course you'll get this stamp set. And in addition to that, you'll get what I think is going to be one of my other new favorites, is this Make a Difference stamp set. It is a beautiful font, typeface. They've included the double letterings, and it's got some wonderful little accent pieces. And if you make cards to sell, they've got the Stampin' Up! Copyright image right here that you'll be able to use. But some wonderful little homemade by, or this belongs to, or hashtag make a card. Just cute little things. But you can create like a happy birthday card that says Happy Birthday Mom, or Happy Birthday Molly, or whatever you'd like on the front of your card. You can customize them. Great stamp set. I did find for me, if I stamped one letter at a time, that I got a little bit better control over my words and all. But they link up beautifully. I just love them. So that comes in the just a little more bundle. Plus, you'll get the solid cardstock that coordinates. You'll get some doilies, which are pearlized in color because the 30-year anniversary of Stampin' Up!, which it is this year. The stone for it to celebrate is pearl. So you'll see a lot of pearl accents throughout the year. You'll get the very vanilla pack of cardstock, Grapefruit Grove again. You'll get this rich raspberry velvet ribbon. It's just beautiful. The pearls. And then of course free, you'll get the very vanilla medium envelopes and the Share What You Love embellishment kit. Great little embellishment kit. It comes with some pretty little kind of white thread, some other beautiful things and all. So there's that kit, and that kit is $91.50. Now, if you'd like the Gotta Have It All bundle, and ladies, truth in advertising here, I ordered a la carte and didn't take advantage of the bundle. And I could kick myself as a demonstrator. Unfortunately, I could have ordered early and didn't. And now I can't order the a la carte items until June again. And I can't wait to add these other things to my collection. I'm such a paper hound. I couldn't wait to get the paper. So I ordered those. But in the Gotta Have It All bundle, which I wished I had my hands on, you get the 2 stamp sets. You get the paper, the cardstock, the doilies, which I had. And in addition, you get this gorgeous, gorgeous designer paper. If you are a paper person like I am, you have got to get your hands on the paper. You get the Grapefruit Grove, the ribbon, some beautiful little pearls, little miniature pearls, and you get this dynamic texture floral embossing folder, which I've seen it on Pinterest, how people have done with it. It's beautiful. You get a free limited offer stamp set that's Statement of the Heart, and you'll get the envelopes, and again, you'll get the embellishment kits. So, oh my gosh, be smarter than me. Go ahead, take advantage of the Gotta Have It All. You're going to want it. But those papers are stunning, just stunning. So let me walk you through the papers real quick. Those are your 3 kit options. Now, some of the paper I'm going to be showing you littler pages. This is one of the prints that you'll get. And there's the back side of it. Can you hear? I don't know if you can, if me doing this or not tells you. This is a heavier weight paper than we're used to using. But it is just a premium paper. So there's one of the prints. And just to show you, here's a little quick card that I made with it. These dies I'm going to talk about in a minute. It's another new release that you can't get until June. But I want to wet your whistle for it. They're beautiful. So here's one of the cards that I made with that paper, print paper. Another one of the print papers. I don't know if you can see the pearlized finish on it. Oh my gosh, it's just stunning. Ooh, I love green. And here's the back of it. And then here's a card, I bet my little leaves, that I made using that paper. Isn't that pretty? And again, this die cut we're going to talk about in a minute. It's from another Stitched All Around collection that you'll be able to order in June. But isn't that pretty? These flowers I used with the Petal palette collection that's already out. The bundle's still available, so take advantage if you can of the bundle. But if not, that's what I cut those flowers out with. You can die cut your flowers. So that's that paper. Here's a cheery little print. I can't wait to make something out of it. And then here's what's on the back of it, a gorgeous stripe. Again, can you hear the paper? Okay, this is the one that they made just for me. It is beautiful mint macaron, or man macaroon, and the Tranquil Tide and the Old Olive all mixed together. It's just beautiful. And then a crumb cake print on the back. Again, let me just show you. Aren't those pretty? I love them. Now, I actually, instead of pulling out the Old Olive from here, I happened to choose the new Granny Apple Green because it gave it just a little more pop. I don't know what it looks like in your camera. In life, it matches really well. Might look a little bright in your screen. But I wanted to kind of take it up the color. And some of these colors that you see in here are actually the new, one of my new favorite colors is going to be this Coastal Cabana color. You're going to be able to get your hands on it in June. Beautiful color. It's just a perfect addition to the blue family. Okay, here's another one of the prints. Beautiful, cute little polka dot on the side. A great little pearlized ditzy floral on this side. And then here's another one. I love this print. And then it's got these beautiful Tranquil Tide leaves on the back. So those are the papers that the cardstock you're going to get with this Gotta Have It All bundle. So that's kind of what, oh, here's another card I made, just showing you off the beautiful stamp and all. Okay, but anyway, so what I wanted to feature with you today is through the end of May, you can order these bundles. Great values. You get the free items. You can get your hands on them earlier than the catalog release. In addition, they're releasing early to the customers the chance to buy the new in colors. I ordered them. I've been playing with them for a couple of months. Quite honestly, that's why I haven't been doing videos. I've been so busy playing and having fun with these things. I forget to turn the camera on. But the new colors that are in the in colors, Blueberry Bushel. It's a beautiful, gorgeous, true blue. It's just a beautiful color. This Call Me Clover is a beautiful bright green. Grapefruit Grove, a new favorite of mine. Lovely lipstick. We're phasing out rose red. And this color is going to be the bright new choice for that pinkish red, reddish pink, lovely lipstick, and then Pineapple Punch. These all are available for you to order now as a collection. You can save 10% ordering the collection for that. And they all come in the new style of ink pad, which hopefully you've seen. It lifts, oh, let me see if I can do it this way. This is my hardest one to do. For some reason, the Grapefruit Grove is giving me trouble. It opens like a compact, and then it slides in. See, I have trouble with this one. But the rest open easy. Anyway, so that's, did you hear I clicked? Now that's a good tight seal. So that's the new ink pad. That's the Grapefruit Grove. Love the big, bright color label on the front. Much easier to read. You can put a label not only here, but they give you a blank label this year on them that you can lay inside here. So when your stamp pads are all open, you can see. So, again, let me close it. See, nice snap there. Okay, so I want you to take advantage, if you at all can, of this May early release. I think you're going to be just thrilled to death with it. I would strongly encourage you, if it is in your budget, take advantage of this bundle because it's got the designer papers. There are 2 other great bundles you can choose from, but those papers are worth it. Now, if you cannot fit this in your budget right now, you will be able to order these items, you know, what we call a la carte, or you'll be able to order the individual items in June when the catalog releases, but you won't be able to take advantage of those free items. And I think you'd like them. Oh my gosh. Now, just a note to you, you'll notice you get Grapefruit Grove in any of the bundles if you pre-order, or, you know, take advantage of the pre-release. But Grapefruit Grove is also one of the new in colors. So if you order this and order any of the bundles, you would have 2 Grapefruit Grove. But these free items more than outweigh the fact that you would have 2 pads. Surely you have a friend you'd want to gift that to, or not. But again, you could wait till June, if you don't want to play with these colors yet. They're just beautiful. I'd order them now. Okay, I want to show you just a few other things that are coming out in the catalog that I took advantage of the early release, just to show you the cover of the new catalog. You see these labels? My upline, Susan, who is the best. Incredible woman. Anyway, she made us these labels she shared with us so we could put them in our catalog. I love them. And you can see some flags here for some other items that I couldn't order on pre-order and that I can't wait to get my hands on. But don't you just love the look of it and the new fun colors? I love it. Okay, enough about that, rambling on. Now, I want to show you, let's see what we want to go on to. Okay, one of the other collections that's coming out is Abstract Impressions. Now, I'm going to back up just a minute. I am a child of the 70s, so I'm all into the ditzy print and bright colors and you know, overdone florals and all. So this, and abstract artwork. So I love this collection. Love the sentiments that are in it. And I love these stamps. They are multi-layering stamps that you get. I've already, you know, I bought the bundle. I've already used them, as you can see. And then these are the dies that come with it if you take advantage of the bundle when it comes out. Don't you love that butterfly and that beautiful border? So let me start with those. Here's one of the cards that I made using the die that comes from the Abstract Impressions bundle. I love it. Garden Impressions, I think it's called. And I just sponged inked it after I cut it out, laid it on top of here, cut it on top of a pink layer, and then added some sequins for my stash. This stamp that I used on here is actually from the Stitched All Around bundle that we'll talk about in a second. But I just love the simplicity of making this card, and yet it looks so dramatic. Beautiful. Okay, here's the butterfly. We're going to all act like that smudge is not there. I'm going to do something. I'm going to have to stamp a leaf or something to cover that. Let's act like it's not there. Anyway, here's a card. Let me see if I can open it. With the butterfly die in it. I cut it out of paper, inked it, you know, sponged and inked some colors around it, used my Wink of Stella pen on it. And then I traced an outline of it with vellum and sponged color onto that vellum. So it makes a real pretty card, other than that little boo-boo there. But anyway, so these are the stamps, the multi-layer stamping that you can do with this. Now, I want to back up a minute and tell you this too. We have retired some of the older colors from the purple family, the Sweet Sugar Plums and Perfect Plums and colors like that from purples. But in the June catalog, you will be able to get your hands on some of the prettiest new purples that I have ever seen. Again, that new Coastal Cabana blue and the Granny Apple green. Oh my gosh, the new colors are just fabulously bright and fun. So anyway, these 2 cards feature the dies that are available in the bundle. Now, here's some cards I made using the Prince paper, which I'll show you the print papers. But I love these kind of ditzy prints. The florals, they are just right up my alley, and they are bright. There's no question they're bright, but they are fun. The backs are a little more subtle, but go ahead and use these fun, bright prints. I think everybody's going to love them. And here you can see the multi-layer stamping that I did here. Now, being a girl from Texas, I'm wishing these were blue bonnets. They're not, but they're okay. They're pretty flowers. This is one of the prints here. I sponged me a piece of paper here and then used some of the stamps to create this layer and made a little thank you card. And it says, thank you. If flowers were hugs, I'd send you 1,000. So I love that. That's the Mint Macaron paper that's coming back. Yay, I think everybody's excited about that. So let me just walk you through the prints real quickly. And you can see here's one of the prints and the back side. Yes, they're 6x6 and they come unpadded separately, so they're much easier to use. And I believe you get 4 each of the paper. So this is one of the papers. This is the back side. So here's one of them. Here's the blue you see I used there. And I have it upside down to you. Sorry. There's that one. Here's one of the prints. Nice all over print. Just love it. Like the yellow. Oh my gosh. Isn't that a gorgeous piece of paper? Here's that blue that I used on the card. Here's a nice little Monet or Manet type impressionist print. That's just beautiful. Love these colors. Another one of the new colors that's coming out is Mango Melody. I didn't order it yet, but boy, I can't wait to get my hands on it. I love it. Okay, I think I had a blouse like this. But anyway, beautiful print there. Nice ditzy print here with an orange, splash of orange to coordinate on the back of it. Love it. Am I doing this right? Yep. Okay, there's a navy ground print with a water, kind of a washed blue macaron print. Here's another one of the florals. This is a impression straight from the stamp set almost. You'll be able to recreate those in any colors you want. Wonderful background. Again, a beautiful pastel print. Here's the background for it. Love this paper. Okay, and the rose print there. And then last but certainly not least, a beautiful floral print here and the background to it. So I think you'll enjoy. These are bright. I think they're scaring a lot of people, but I think you're going to love playing with these prints when you're making yourself some beautiful new cards. Okay, now let's see. The other thing I wanted to show you that's coming out that I took advantage of early was this Stitched All Around collection. And when I say collection, the suite, this is the stamps, and you can see the beautiful sentiments there. Isn't that all the little flourishes on it so pretty? But it comes with, in a bundle, you'll be able to take advantage of these dies. And let me see if I move these. Here's the stamps. I'm going to move them over for a minute. Here's one of the dies. You can see that die cut there. Don't you love it? Now, on the card that I made, this one, I actually die cut it in white, layered it on top of a piece of rich raspberry paper, and then I did fussy cut around it. And ladies, if y'all know me at all, I am not a big fan of fussy cutting. But for some reason, these papers and these dies, it was like a fussy cut. And I loved it. For the first time, I think in my life, I was sitting there just having a blast, cutting out flowers, cutting out these things. Oh my gosh, I don't know what's in this stuff, but it made me fall in love with it. So anyway, here's that die made. You get a little ticket die. One of the dies. Okay, let's see if I can pick it up. You get a little ticket die. I haven't used that yet, but there it is. And then you can see this circle and what it does. Again, I used a punch behind here, but see, I stamped the thank you. And I actually stamped the thank you stamp in 2 colors. So I have it here. And then in the second color that I stamped, I just cut out the word thank you, layered it on top. So there's that die. You know, these are punched out and put on top of here. And then this die that you see behind here, which is here, let's see if I have another one cut out. I may have used all those already, is this pretty little border die, you know, this little die here. And again, I laid it on top of the rich raspberry and just put it on top there. You would not have to do that all the time. I was just, for some reason, obsessed with making backgrounds to these because I think of the print paper I was putting them on top of. So there's that. Don't know if you're going to be, there's a little smaller circle punch that comes with it. These 2 borders, I've already made a card and sent it out that I use these borders on. And then the other one, I'm not sure if you can see that. I hope you can. But this punch cuts an impression into it. Not an impression, actually cuts into it. Little dotted lines and little X stitches. So it's great. And then I cut it here, you know, I embossed it here. And then I laid it up here and then did it again. So you could do it all on the border there. But I hope you can see that. I don't know if the back helps you at all. But anyway, great, nice addition there. So I love this stamp set and die set that you'll be able to buy as a bundle. And that's the Stitched All Around. And those are what made, you know, I used in these 2 cards. So I love them. Okay. And then last but not least, if you have a party, which we could arrange for you to have an online party if you'd like. But if you have a party starting in June and you sell over a certain dollar amount, of course, you can earn hostess rewards. And one of the stamp sets coming out that's a hostess reward is this very vintage stamp set. I think you're going to want to take advantage of if you're like me and like vintagey things. Let me see if I can go back and find on this wild desk of mine. Oh, I don't know that you're going to be able to see it. But this impression right here is this. You see that beautiful bee? He's colored right there. I love this. And then this right here, you might hardly be able to see it, but I used it underneath there as the doily. And you are a blessing. I think I'm going to use that a buku bunch of times. So anyway, and this is just one of the hostess sets coming out. I'm telling you, it's going to be hard pickings to decide between them. So just have a big party and you can get more than one. But anyway, if you want to have a party, just let me know. Okay, so those are the new things I wanted to share with you. But I would strongly encourage you, if you can, to take advantage of this Gotta Have It All bundle on the new release of the Do What You Love. What is it? Gotta Have It All, and it's the Share What You Love suite that I think you're going to want to take advantage of. So let me know if I can be of any help to you. If you don't already have a demonstrator, I would love to be one. If you need a catalog, let me know. Those of you who have ordered from me in the last couple of weeks or months, of course, I'll be sending you a catalog as soon as I get them in. And take advantage of this. Let me know if there's anything I can do from you. And don't forget, you'll be getting some free things from Stamping Up, as well as the card kit bundles from me that you'll be getting free. Hold on just one second. Let me see if I can find them. Okay, here are the 4 card kits you will get with me through the month of May with any of the purchases you make over $45 using my hostess code, which I will include in the link below. And here's one of the cards that you'll get. And you get all the pre-cut pieces and the envelope, of course, to coordinate, and the embellishments and everything. You just have to put it all together. Now, you'll have to choose the stamp set that you want to stamp right here. I happen to use this one. Okay, there's one of them. You'll get the instructions and everything on how to make this impossible card. If you've seen these, they're fun to make, and I love this paper. Now, of course, I made these cards with some retiring designer papers. Oh my gosh, it's hard for me to let it go, but I think you'll love them. Of course, this is all pre-die cut. The instructions and everything are there. This is another one of the cards you'll be making. I just love these papers. Very simple. Using the Daisy Delight punch. I love that. And then the last card, I cannot find the card. I think I might have mailed it out. But you'll receive, and this is limited while supplies last, this paper, from the Oh So Eclectic Designer paper. Love it. And you'll get, again, you get all the die cuts, the little sequins, the paper, the layering, the stamps, and all this is how one of the kits come. So they're ready to go. These, you'll receive these for free with your minimum $45 or more purchase from me through my Stampin' Up! Store. And just remember to use the hostess code. Here's the hostess code for May 2018. Remember, if you're buying any from my store this month, please use this hostess code. And with any purchase in merchandise of $45 or more, you'll receive the 4 free card kits from me as a gift. But remember, if you spend over $150, please don't use the hostess code. You'll be able to take advantage of some stamping rewards yourself. But anywho, here's the code, HAWVET9S. Appreciate so much if you can use that with your purchase. Again, thank y'all so much for watching. I do have this information and some close-ups on my blog, Crafting Memories with Molly, at blogspot.com. Thank y'all again. Thanks. Bye-bye.